if you were just down on your luck and had your last $100, you can make money trading as long as you master the skill. I have a little $100 account. I just want to see how much I can grow it to. And this is the exact setup I took to take it from 100 to a little over 400 in a day. So imagine if I kept on trading this account. And of course, it was my A+ setup that got me there. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did. Make sure you go to my YouTube and watch my A+ strategy setup in depth. I walk you through exactly how I trade this setup every time. So the setup is on gold. I have a valid trend line here. Full candle at the trend line is my first entry. My second entry is this candle that closed right outside of the trend line. You don't want it halfway through the trend line. You want it exactly fully out of the trend line. And it's this small candle here. I know this candle doesn't have much momentum, but when you're trading trend lines, you can count on this candle if it breaks completely out of the zone. I've taken this setup plenty of times. So those are my two entries. I don't enter on any other candles. It has to be the first candle right before the break and the candle right after the break. After that, I'm not entering anymore. So I'm always looking to enter twice on a trend line, if I can. I don't have a fib for this take profit because if I place it here, it breaks outside of it, so the fib is now invalid. So now I go to my golden support and resistance zones. This is why I have them on my chart. They're so important to me. They help me take profit when I do not have my fib. I always go 3 zones from my entry to take profit. That's just a rule of thumb for me. On the first entry, our stop is right below this wick. The take profit, starting from here, is 1, 2, 3. Second entry is here. Stop loss is right below. It touched this support and resistance line. So now I'm going to not count this, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So now I can drag the first entry and match it to the second entry. So now it's about 70 pips for the first entry, about 63 for the second entry. So now I'm in a risk-free trade for the first setup because now that I have this candle that broke out of the trend line and the stop loss is below that candle, I'm now going to move my first entry below that candle. If the trade reverses, I know it's wrong either way. So I'm okay with moving my first position to basically break even. First entry is now a 5 pip stop loss for a 70 pip take profit, which is a 13.3 risk to reward. And my second entry is about 14 pips to make 63 pips. I entered on Wednesday at 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. and then take profit hit, almost wicked here, hit on Thursday at 7 a.m. And I almost got stopped out right here. This is why I always give the stop loss a little bit of room, especially on a candle with not much momentum. Look at this candle here that almost took me out. But I was so lucky enough to have made my stop loss a little bit, gave it a little bit of room. So I almost got wicked out right here. And then price continued to take off and hit take profit the next day. And that's how I got from $100 to $400 in a day, 4 times my account balance.